Okay, what do I do here? Do I try to kill the Silent King or do I deal with the skeleton priest?
Done.
That's the question. Yeah, Royal Guard, there are a ton of skeletons here. Yeah, there's the Silent King, no doubt about it. No
I'm
doubt
gone.
about it. Yeah, and the chamber of the Silent King's throne room.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I think I'll have to talk to the skeleton priest. We have discovered the weaknesses of the Silent King for many as one. How the hell do I do that? Yeah, I forgot to return these quests. How do I get... I think we first have to find the skeleton priest and talk to him. Try to milk every piece of information we can up from him.
Done. I'm gone.
He's unlikely to provide what we need though. I think he's smart enough to know when to keep his mouth shut about things.
Done. I'm gone.
But we don't really know what we have to do until we talk to him. Okay, greetings. The skeleton, its eyes aglow like two burning chambers, looks at you over but makes low. Okay, I'll use it. I'll play stupid for a while. I use the Silent King. It shakes its head, turning with an eerie grace and pointing eastward. It turns to you once more. Are you Hargrim? It nods solemnly, the pendant suspended from its stave tinkling softly. There's something disquieting about its silent, piercing gaze. Okay, there are a lot of options. I'll have to go through these quite quickly. It gestures around, yeah, within the borders of the dead nation, the hall of the Silent King. Tell me of the Silent King. Our Lord and Vision, he who makes the law and protects us. Thou would do well to start no trouble here, stranger, for the Silent King's eye is everywhere, and his justice swift. Why is he called the Silent King? He speaks no more than necessary to guide us. Praise to the Silent King. Okay, may I speak with him? No. Its voice deep and resonant echoes for a long while in the vaulted chamber. Why not? No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience even if such thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. Okay, I have some questions then. What are you doing here? We'll have to... yeah. Hagrim, I am the high priest of the citizens here. I spread the word of the Silent King to his followers. How did you come to be here? I passed away long ago and found that beyond death lies only oblivion. Fortunately, I was able to step back at the last moment from the brink. Yes, I woke here. I wandered the catacombs for untold days before stumbling into the throne of my lord, the Silent King. He spoke to us, and from that fated meeting the dead nations were born. Hey, you mentioned followers, who else is here? We the skeletons, other undead, zombies and ghouls, are we once shadows, but they have long since fled. Sometimes one of the living spent the last of its days here. Also far to the east live many cranium rats. They tell me of skeletons. We tend to the quiet ones, the true dead, and obey the word of the Silent King. Our work here has gone on for centuries. Hey, what about the zombies? They serve the Silent King and the dead nation as laborers. They work beneath the guidance of stale Mary, the most intelligent and wisest among them. She is the most intelligent of what we some call the rotting herd. Those zombies which populate the dead nations. Like many of us, her heart did not depart at the moment of death. That is as much as can be said. They tell me about the rotting herd. They serve the laborers. He's repeating himself. They're undead. Okay, ghouls. I do not trust them or their matriarch Akaste. They watch us with hungry eyes and would doubtless devour us all if our numbers and the word of the Silent King were not a shield against them. Okay, come on.
Updated my journal.
They are forever ravenous without us holding them in check. They would run rampant in the buried village and the warrens of the cranium rats, killing all, in return to devour all that is here. Let me of Akaste. He is the matriarch of the ghoul pack that has come to our halls. She is strong and extremely cunning. They tell me of the rats. They are hive-brained vermin who once came here in great numbers, feeding upon the corpses in our care. Ghouls have for the most part driven them back. They no longer leave their warrens to the east of here. Hey, do they have any weaknesses?
Updated my journal.
Their strength is in gathered numbers. If one were to find and slay small separated groups, the stronger pack would slowly lose power. The rat warrens to the east, for instance, they are very powerful. Plain vermin killed in the hive above might weaken them here, though. Hmm. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's starting to repeat. Okay, we'll ask about Soego. He tries to convince us to give up this pretense of life, as he calls it, and pass into the true death. He claims that it is our passions that anchor us to this life. We must let go of them and our duty. He wants us to die.
Updated my journal.
Some listen to his words, but none have chosen to surrender themselves to his beliefs. Those that did would be forever silenced. Our numbers would dwindle and all that we have here would be destroyed by what surrounds us. So Ego may believe he is doing right, but is in truth causing great harm. Okay, why do you allow him to stay? You cannot force him to leave. He knows we cannot harm him. Dead truths. No undead may injure a dustman unless first attacked. Also, the Silent King wishes no slaughter in his halls. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask about why have I been made prisoner? It is the will of the Silent King. The living who are caught here are made to languish in his halls until they join the quiet ones. It could be he be convinced to allow otherwise?
Updated my journal.
It is doubtful, but perhaps mysterious outweighs the Silent King. May I speak with him? No. I need his permission to leave. No, by the power of Sun King, thou shalt not leave. Can I convince him? I would know why you're here. Looking for something, a small bronze sphere. Yeah, for a man named Farad. The skeleton draws back, it looks up and away as if peering at the surface. Blood still beat in his black worm-ridden heart. That wheezing sack of flesh still sends his pack into our homes to raid and pillage. It faces you once more, though we're wrong to come here. We tolerate no such desecrators within our borders. Yeah, but I'm not of his pack. Why then art thou here, invading our homes and our fetch and carry for that miserable soul? Yeah, it's strictly mercenary one-time arrangement. He is compensating me, and that's not really true. I'm finding the sphere for him in return for information I need. There's no other loyalty between us. There certainly isn't. It looks you over carefully, tapping its chin with the bony finger. Thou do not seem the sort to follow such a man. Perhaps you speak the truth. Perhaps your presence here is tolerable. If Ferret really has made a lot of friends all over the place, no one really likes him, and he's pretty much everyone's would kill him on sight when his fellow collectors on the surface. I think I need to repeat some of the conversations, like why I have been made a prisoner. Dun, dun, dun. I speak with the Silent King, but I need his permission to leave. Can I convince you? Prove to the dead nations that do mean it no harm, acts of goodwill. Perhaps then I shall take thy petition to the Silent King. Okay. Is there some task I could perform?
Updated my journal.
Yes, perhaps. Occasionally the ghouls will miss small packs of well-hidden cranium rats that have come to spy here. Should thou come across any, be sure to slay them. Okay. We need to check our journal. Journal. Hmm. I could only meet him somehow. Hmm. The Hagrim told me he is concerned about the Caste. He feels it is only the combined number of the skeletons and zombies, as well as fear of the Silent King, that keeps Akaste and the ghouls from slaying and eating everything in the catacombs. Yeah. Waiting for a weakness to show. Yeah, I think Akaste is a
All right.
potential ally here. Yeah.
Done.
He's attacked. I'm doing this because I need to prove to the priest that I can be let go, so I can run here freely. I think that might be
Alright.
helpful in trying to gain access to the Silent King.
Done.